awesome. I love you. I do. I have major emotions. I just want to hug people. They're like, that girl crazy. I am a little crazy. Byron just shake his head and say she crazy. I am. But anyway, in a good way. So anyway, Bronson Landrum. I still got your ring, boo.
Uh-oh.
I had him in here. That boy sings so good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 20 years older than him, though. I can't even pick him up. But I took this ring off his finger during our interview. And I had to switch it off the married finger because people thought I was really married because I ain't took it off yet.
Yeah.
I hope it's real because I ain't took it off. I've been washing my hands and everything. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. Okay. Squirt Takeover show. I have the legendary JahRae in the building.
Here I am.
JahRae in the building. Now, hold on. Before I get to this other beautiful, awesome, lovely professional who I said she couldn't get in the building unless she brought her guitar.
And she brought her guitar
She
today.
did. We also have the wonderful, talented, beautiful, down to earth Ngina Fayola. Ngina is in the building, and my boy, this is my boy right here, Milligram. Go get him entertainment.
Yeah.
The other one,
Black House Sound.
Thank you. I didn't want to say it wrong.
Yeah,
That's all.
I
I see
got
it all the time. I didn't want to say it wrong. That's my boy. He come kick it with me whenever,
All the
whenever.
time.
All the time. I love Milligram. He's the man. Well, I'm going to start my show off because I'm going to read their bios. I'm going to let y'all know why I behave the way I behave when I meet people with great charisma, criteria. Proof is in the production. That's all I got to say. So check this. I'm going to read this whole thing. Whoever don't want to hear it, I don't care. This is my show.
What can they do?
The title of this bio is What a Woman. Here we go. You must experience JahRae, the newest master music producer with the commercial appeal, versatility, experience, skills, creative insight, and business savvy to burst into the LA music scene in recent times. She's fuses integrity. Girl, you wrote this? Did you write this? Girl, you can put some words together that I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Fuses integrity, musicianship, and imagination of the Motown era with the pulse of today and tomorrow's hottest sounds that people seek and demand. Not just a simple music producer with limited experience. JahRae has more than 20 years experience dating back to 1987. We're going to talk about that.
1900.
We're going to talk about that too. We're going to talk about 87 because I met you in 87. Do you remember? We'll talk about it. Anyway, where she began her career as a creative director of Crucial Music Company, Inc., New Eras, Lean on My Shoulder, Atlantic Records, Atlantic Stars, I Can't Wait, Warner Brother Records, and Bass Nor's Superficial Love from Atlantic Records.
Bon Noir.
Bon Noir. Girl, I ain't from there. I'm from the hood, but thank you for correcting me. Thank you for, I ain't really from the hood, but whatever. I like to claim that like the rest of them. But anyway, okay. Bon Noir, Superficial Love from Atlantic Records are just three of the projects JahRae co-produced during her tenure as Crucial Music Company, Inc. That's only 1/3 of the bio. I ain't done. Zane, the super hot and soulful 90s group, benefit from JahRae.
JahRae.
Damn. JahRae. My bad. I thought it was like Lil Zane. You know,
No.
I was wrong. I'm a rapper, so yeah. Okay.
Nah,
You could correct me at any time, girl. Because
my
you way over my head, JahRae. I'm trying to keep up. Here we go. The super hot and soulful 90s group benefited from JahRae's talent as a background singer and vocal arranged for the Dirty Lowdown Shame soundtrack for the movie Lodi Dirdown Shame, which went gold. JahRae also co-wrote, arranged, and sung on many other tracks during this time. Realized that she is immensely talented, JahRae then founded her own production company known as Creative Gems, straight out of Cleveland, Ohio. We got so much talent here in Cleveland. It doesn't make any sense why we shouldn't be taking over. It just don't make sense. But whatever, we'll talk about that in a minute. I'm not even halfway done, y'all.
I'm sorry, I got too much.
Got so much, girl. My bio don't look nothing like it. All right. Okay, under JahRae's direction, Creative Gems contributed to the development of the Tray, a female group. Did I say that right? Tray?
That's right.
Okay.
Bone
Female
Harmony.
group associated with the highly successful hip hop group Bone
Bone
Thugs and Harmony.
Oh,
Damn, girl. Woo! JahRae also arranged and sang the intro to Bone Thugs' greatest hit album and L. Burner's album, Care of the Bones. Creative Gems also consulted for FAM Entertainment, where JahRae contributed to the development of 3 acts. Girl, you remember the 3 acts? She's like, I don't know. Anyway, it was 3 of them. As a skilled
But shout out
producer-
to Larry Knuckles.
All
That
right.
was his.
He was here
yeah,
the other
that was his
week.
company at the
He's
time.
managing a friend of mine, Kay Davis. She's amazing. Okay.
He's a good guy.
He seems like a good guy. I got this intuition thing.
Yeah.
You make me feel some kind of way. I ain't on you. I don't need to know what's wrong with you. I just
No,
thank
Knuckles
you.
is good.
Go about my business.
I
Okay.
wish him well.
As a skier producer who has an ear for emerging, cutting-edge music from most musical genres, JahRae was responsible for introducing R&B singer Rashad to Caper, RCA, where he
Yes.
eventually signed an album deal in 1995. And later, damn, girl.
This is
Breathe.
some simple stuff.
Anyway, that's all right. I'm excited. I got problems. Okay. Was co-produced and written by JahRae. Creative Gems successfully promoted Ow by Allen Iverson to the Cleveland, DC, Las Vegas market. Additionally, she has worked with the Warner Chappelle soundtracks. I recognize that, so I knew how to say it.
Yeah.
Soundtrack, MCA Records, Vestry Records, and other independent companies. JahRae is highly energetic and a charming individual who can surely light up a room. She likes to call herself God's son, hence the name JahRae. That is the girl.
That's why it's
I can't
called
turn. I'm gonna turn my Facebook Live on when I finish reading these bios. But hold on. Where am I, Lord? I tell you, when you meet her, you're going to say, "What a woman!" Now, with movie credits and creating new projects in film, she cannot be stopped. Girl, give it to her.
All right. Thank you so much.
Man, when I read this bio, I sent you a message. I was like, "What are you doing? Where are you? What are you doing? We need these type of women around here." Girl, it's hard and it's interesting. But I'm going to say that the ratio to the women and men balance now in the music industry is getting a little balanced.
It's growing.
It's still some mistreatment, but it's getting balanced. You know what I'm saying? So, applaud to that. I applaud that. I got to read this other one.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I had to read hers first.
You
still
apologize.
bomb.
I'm
You
enjoying
are the bomb.
listening to it.
Man, I love you. I don't know what to do.
It's inspirational.
I love it.
Listening to your bio.
And I gotta look. I have a major problem, y'all. I have a voice fetish.
Okay.
I don't like women. I love a good voice. Of course, I'm turned on by a sexy man's voice, but I love to hear good voice, good music. It brings out your soul, your major personality. It brings a person out. You can really tell who a person is. My opinion. I love music. I love instruments. I love drums.
Yeah.
I'm a married drummer. I'm gonna find one that's not married. But anyway, I'm gonna marry a drummer. But anywho, I have some questions for y'all too. We're gonna get into some real good stuff today. Let me tell you. I got the wonderful, talented. I could tell you don't take no stuff, can you?
Why?
I could tell. I was reading your posts and stuff on Facebook. I was like, ooh, you started a real power movement on this America some kind of way. I'm right behind you. Okay. So, Ngina, girl, y'all listen to this. And you have different challenges too with Americans, not even just racial.
Yeah.
Some of our own race got problems that we need to check them. We're going to check them today. I'm nosy. I read everything. I saw it. Anyway, we'll talk about the
I'm nervous.
Why? What I'm gonna say?
Yeah.
No, because we got some ignorant black people.
Yeah.
I love white people. There's a call coming in Byron at 7:25, 7:30. This young lady from my job, she's gonna be advertising something I want everybody to hear. So she's gonna be calling in. So y'all be I can go with the flow, y'all. It ain't no scripts up in here.
Right.
But anyway, biography of Ngina. I love the way you say your name. You know I couldn't say it at first. Like I was ninja. I was like ninja. I was wrong.
That
I
was a
wrong.
mild. That's
It was
a mild
mild.
pronunciation
Yeah,
of it.
well, I feel good then,
It's-
since I
I've
ain't messing
heard.
with it too bad.
12 times worse. Trust me.
Well, you can imagine what they say about my name, but I be checking them though.
Yeah, you got to.
Play that. Anyway, Ngina Fayola is a singer-songwriter born in Guyana,
All right.
South
The
America.
motherland.
Ngina Fayola and her family migrated to Cleveland, Ohio in 1982. Ngina Fayola's father is it JoJo?
Jojo. Kofi Badu.
Thank you. I didn't want to mess that up. I don't want to, I feel incompetent when I can't get
Is
something.
that Erica Badu?
He's one of the founding members of the International World Music Band, the Yoruba Singers. He became her direct influence into the craft. She started as a poet in Cleveland, Ohio, then ventured into singing songs with a guitar at local open mics. Telling you, I made her bring this guitar. Let me tell you why, because it's a difference in stage performance. I was seeing you play the guitar and hear you sing like over videos and stuff, and I just like, man, she is cool. I can imagine what it feel like to see her do it in person. So yeah, I'm prepared for you. Okay. Since 2004, Fayola has written, arranged, produced, and directed 4 albums. Ngina Fayola, The Birth of Observations, Analomy, and Ladybugs in My Lamp. Each composition was arranged and created by Ngina Fayola. Each album reflects a point of change and growth with Fayola's personal. Fayola also produced a spoken word project for the people for Keisha Cole Foster. Girl. How do you say this? Gina's music? How do you say this? Genius music. Oh, I'm missing. I ain't got my
That's
contacts.
Keisha Nicole.
I ain't got my contacts in.
It's okay.
In 2008, she performed at the Kings versus Queens on the Iron Mike show. That is the bomb show. I'm so mad I missed it this year.
Oh, I heard that was awesome.
At the Grog Shop. I love the Grog Shop. And she competed in the Battle of the Beats. I don't want to say it wrong. I got a problem being incompetent. Symposium. Thank you, dear. In 2009, she was featured in the Cleveland Scene magazine for her performances in the Queens of the Iron Mike show. She has worked with such artists as Eric Troy. You know he's with Urban City, right? I get on his nerves.
Yeah.
He has a show on Fridays.
Oh,
shout
yeah,
out
I
to
just
Eric
noticed
Troy.
that.
Yes, and it's called East 99th and Grove.
Yeah, that's a dope title.
This show
That's my boy.
features all Northeast Ohio independent artists only.
That's good.
And he hosted, and it's an hour long. It's very good. It's artists we've never heard of.
Yeah, he's
Some
trying
of
to
them.
expose.
Yes.
I like that.
He's brought people back that quit.
Yeah.
By finding them and listening to their music and promoting it on this show. So everybody want to check that out on RBC Radio.
Big up to Eric Troy.
All right.
I'm crazy. I
Urban
bounced
City
from-
Radio.
Yeah.
Eric Troy.
We got it going on. This may be my call, y'all. 1 second. This is Urban City Radio.
Hi, yes. My name is Molly Hearn.
Hey, Molly. This is Rhonda.
Hey,
Molly.
Good. I have a couple of guests in the building, but I did let them know that you were calling in. How are you, hon?
I'm great. Yourself?
Awesome. What's going on?
Hey, I wanted to talk to you about one of the really cool volunteer projects that I'm doing.
Oh, go right ahead. Please let everyone know. Urban City is about bringing people together. So I'm excited that you were wanting to share the information.
Yeah, so St. Jude for me has always held a very, very special place in my heart, and I found a very local charitable part that we're doing this year, and it's called G for St. Jude, and it got started because of this little boy named Carson Higgins, and his story can be found at carsonstrong.org, or you can find him on Facebook underneath Carson Strong.
Okay.
So we have this foundation that was set up. It's called Jeep for St. Jude, and I'm so excited. We are selling raffle tickets. So
Okay.
raffle tickets are about 20 bucks. Grand prize is $25,000. So it's an awesome payback.
Mhm.
And if anyone's like me, who either wants a Jeep and doesn't have it or can't afford it, this is some money you can use to go buy a Jeep or use it for anything else that you want to use it for. I know the economy's not the best for everyone, so I'm excited that it's cash prize. Second prize is $10,000. Third prize is $5,000. Plus, here's the cool part: there's an additional 10 winners that will get $1,000 apiece. So
Oh,
again,
awesome.
tickets are $20, and I think that is fairly inexpensive for the payout. So if anybody wanted to buy these tickets, I wanted to see, if they can give me a call on my cell phone, 440-384-0938.
Awesome. Thank you, Molly. Again, that is the Jeep for St. Jude. And those tickets are $20. It's a $10,000 buyout or payout. And also 10 people also have the option of winning $1,000. Is that correct?
That's correct. And the second grand prize is $25,000.
Oh,
So
got
again,
you.
I'm
Okay.
so excited for this.
Yeah, and this is for the St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital, right?
That's correct. So what happens is any additional money after we do this payout, it goes directly to St. Jude to help all those children.
Yes.
And I'm so excited about this.
Well, thank you so much, Molly. I love you for your participation in the station. Go ahead and shoot out your phone number for us again for anyone who's listening that's interested.
Sure. My cell phone number is 440-384-0938.
All right, that's 440-394. What's the last four?
0938.
0938. Awesome. Thank you, Molly. I will definitely pass the word and I'll post that on my page for us, okay?
Wonderful. Thanks so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. All right, y'all check that out. That's the St. Jude's Jeep for St. Jude sale. That's the raffle tickets to win $25,000 or $10,000, and 10 people win $1,000. It's pretty hot.
Yeah.
It's about bringing cities together. It's about us working together, and that's how I do, or we do here at Urban City. So sorry to interrupt y'all, but hey, okay,
Good ones.
okay, back to my girl. All right, so we got down to the Queens of the Iron Mark. You work with such artists such as Eric Troy. He just texted me, thanks for the shout out. Call in, Eric. Anyway, Eric Troy, Fat Burner. Did you call him Fat Burner?
Well, no, that's not Eric Troy's nickname.
No. Burner?
Yeah,
That's what you
that's Burner's original name.
Oh, I
don't
can't
know.
wait to see
Maybe
him
I wasn't
again.
supposed to say that.
Fat
Burner.
Burner. What up, Fat Burner? He only told us Burner. He ain't say Fat Burner.
Well, he brand new now.
Well, you brand new now. Well, we're gonna take you back to the old. We ain't gonna let you forget Burner.
Burner, I'm a fix it.
You gonna fix it? Yeah, we gotta fix that. He ain't gonna like that, but I had to do it because he's a comedian.
That just tells you how far back we go.
Yes, he's a comedian. I had to get him.
Right.
Fat Burner, PHAT Burner. All right, Elemental Hard Groove and Joe Bird. She's also toured with Rep Life, a jazz spoken word duo who consists of Mark Matthews. I know Mark. He's a DJ. I know Mark. Hey, Mark. And Daniel Gray Contar. I've only seen him on Facebook. I don't know if I met him in person or not. In Ohio and Pittsburgh. She is also featured at the Earth Nightclub in Cleveland, Ohio, the Underground in Cleveland, Ohio, the legendary Grog Shop in Cleveland, Ohio, the Tin Roof in Nashville, Cafe Coco in Nashville, Jazz and Cokes in Nashville, Jazzy Blue. Say it again. Jazzy Jokes. Oh, my bad.
And jokes.
I'm so sorry. I don't have my contacts in. I'm sorry. Ooh, I'm messing up today. I ain't taking over nothing right now, am I? All right. And Jazzy Blue in Louisville, Kentucky. Fayola performs live acoustically or with a four-man band and backup singers. Woo, I see you looking for backup singers.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You got to get along with them. You know, that go. You gotta, some of them be so good.
Yeah.
Then they start talking this red, yellow, blue, green. Like, what? Never mind,
I've
girl.
been pretty fortunate. I've had some really great singers.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Usually, good people end up in good situations, so
I think so.
that'll work. Simplicity. Simplicity describes the Gina Fayola experience. Yes, it is, but it feels blessingful just to hear you. Fluid emotions are secure inside music. Gina Fiola's voice, being of survival and awareness, is one that is hypnotizing. I agree. The sound holds the listener's ear and commands the soul to calm down, a reassurance that things will be fine, just fine. My bad. This definitive style is one that is imperative within the movement of music, progressing people, and is what sets Fayola apart from her peers. You got that right. That is the difference. It's something about you, it's totally different. I love it. Okay, in her song, she questions, initiates, and shares in detailed sequences, each one balanced with genuine concern for the aesthetic of music. Girl, come with the words. Her music is an art, and she composes songs for the sake of this art in hopes that it reaches internationally, that her birthplace of Georgetown will serenade her home with her lyrics. Ginafola is a flame that others flocks towards, drawn to rhapsody undertones within a strong lilt. Her musical range taps into rock and soul, hip hop, jazz, and el- eclectic. Thank you. I got my contacts in it. It just looked like electric at first. Eclectic abstracts. The Gina Field experience electrifies one's individual at a time, leaving each with simply dope music, smiling from ear to ear. If that didn't describe you very well, I don't know what does. Like I said, I only saw you like on Facebook and the videos and stuff. I was like, man, she is hot, you know. And I heard your name, and saw you. So when our other show, City Watch, hey Jay, brought you in, I was like, I ran up from behind. I wasn't even supposed to be in that girl. Love it. I love
Wow.
it. Awesome.
Wow. I'm blessed. I feel blessed.
And also, you know, Eric Troy, my boy, he worked with me on things that we're doing here. Love him. What's the project progress?
Wow.
Tell us what that is.
Oh,
People
wow.
need to know.
Well, Project Progress is about
Get that gum out your mouth.
You
Oh,
know.
sorry, Eric. So he's so my daddy. He's so my daddy. I'm telling Stacy on you.
It's definitely about uplifting music.
Mhm.
You know, underground music, primarily in the Cleveland area.
Mhm.
That's about tackling the issues that we're dealing with right now: police brutality, black on black crime, white on white crime. You know what I'm saying? Just racism as a whole. You know, so we want to get into the realm of creating music that touches on these subject matters. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to just keep talking about things that have nothing to do with what everyday people are dealing with.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So really, that's what Project Progress is about. It's just a bunch of us underground artists, indie artists that want to be heard and want to share a strong message that can uplift the people.
Thank God for the internet.
Definitely.
The internet has made it totally open. I'm trying to do Facebook Live. I'm not ignoring you.
No, no, no.
Trying to be totally open and bringing more people together than they know,
Absolutely.
and making it easier for people to express themselves
Right.
and not have to go through the other channels that were available that manipulated us all.
Right. Right.
I was
Right.
one of them.
So it's a beautiful thing to have other outlets other than mainstream radio
Exactly.
that kind of brainwashes us into
Exactly.
loving a certain type of music. You know what I'm saying?
Because they could only put out what they wanted you to hear. So you
Right.
only knew
Right.
what they decided to
Exactly.
put out.
Exactly.
We don't have to do that anymore.
Exactly.
So no, I'm going. You know, I have a nice little following, so we're going to go Facebook Live so everybody can hear everything that you have to say.
All right.
Because that's how I am. Give me a second, y'all.
I'll take the time.
Milligram, tell us what's going on real fast.
Oh, you know, we got a video shoot tomorrow up at Ivanhoe and Kipling. It starts at 6:30. The name of the song is called "Take Me to the King, Hallelujah."
All right.
Who's all in that? Who's all involved in
It's
that?
the group that I'm involved in, which is the Black House Sound. We
Mhm.
have Al Porter Jr. in it, um, Joe Legacy, and Endo Dubsack. So, we're going down there and express ourselves. I got a strong flow on that. That's one of my powerful, impactful
Flo, you're
lyrics.
rapping.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
on that.
Well, a lot of people don't know, but we gotta tell them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I do my thing. I still be out there rhyming.
Right on.
You
Right
know.
on.
All right, that's hot. Thank you,
Mhm.
Pumpkin. All right, again, if anybody who's watching, we are in the studio live, Urban City Radio on the Squirt Takeover show, and we got my girl Ngina, Fayola.
What's up,
Hey,
y'all?
we got my girl legendary JahRae. You can't say her name without saying legendary. You can't. You just cannot. And for all of you who weren't tuned in, make sure you tune in to Urban City Radio down the line because I did not record the beginning because I was reading. I was reading
Better late than never.
these
Right?
awesome people in the studio. Now, what I want to focus on first, we did, we didn't say it for Facebook Live, so I need you to say it again. The Project Progress,
Project
straight out of Cleveland, Ohio.
straight out of Cleveland
Project Progress.
is about uplifting our community, our Black community through our music. We want to get away from creating music that constantly pumps negativity into our listeners. So Project Progress is about indie artists from the Cleveland area that have dedicated this particular project, which is a charity project, but we've dedicated this particular project to strictly speaking to the people about the issues that we're dealing with right now. So y'all stay tuned. It's going to be a great, great project. A lot of great artists are on there, and a lot of beautiful, beautiful music is on there.
Awesome.
Okay.
All right, you guys, we got some strong women in the building today.
Mhm.
JahRae.
Hey, JahRae.
JahRae. I just finished reading her bio. Let me turn this around. It's getting ridiculous. I just finished reading JahRae's bio. For all of you who did not know, tune in Urban City Radio during the week when we play it back. But this girl is, hey, Rob Frost King, baby. But this woman is amazing. JahRae and Gina, I have some wonderful questions for you all because, like myself in the music business, there are challenges with us being women.
Absolutely.
We are always challenged in the music business and we're not taken serious.
Mhm.
It's a problem. So we got to do extra kicking and screaming, or half of them is selling their soul.
You don't like
my
kicking and
I ain't gonna be crazy about it, but they selling their soul, to be on the screen and to be taken seriously or used to get to a platform.
Yeah.
Thank God nowadays, here they don't know what I'm talking about. Thank God that nowadays we have things that have taken place and have changed this market to where we do have a little more power. We are more prominent in this business than we used to be.
Right.
We have a lot of more public relations managers, crew, road managers, label owners, things of that nature in the music business when before it was all men.
Yeah.
It was all men.
Mhm.
And you had to really stand out, work hard, or triple yourself, or you was a sex object, or whatever. And since you women are legends and famous women here, I got some questions for y'all about your experiences. First, we're gonna start with the regular. Okay, I'm gonna start with the regular. All right, kids.
Yeah.
Oh no,
JahRae, you little babies.
my songs are my
I
babies.
know that's
And
right.
I can't wait for them to grow up and make mama cry.
I know that's right. Hey, I ain't mad at you.
But I
Sound
do
like-
practice.
I know that's right. Say we can try to make one. Okay. All right.
Well, you are talking to the JahRae.
I can't breathe now for that one. Gina,
Yeah, I have two.
2? Awesome. How old?
I have a 15-year-old boy, and I have a almost 21-year-old
You don't
daughter.
look like it.
Yeah.
You don't look like
Well, I
it.
started early. I started practicing.
That's what I be
early.
saying.
Practicing early.
I was 12, but I wasn't.
I wasn't fast though. I wasn't fast. I just, got caught up in the feeling.
Hey, that's how it works. Sometimes that's how you learn, and sometimes it be the first time.
Living and learning. Living and learning.
Well, mine is 25, so
Okay.
I know the challenges.
Yeah.
I got into the business before I was a particular age and before I was of age to have children or whatever. So when I did, I felt it necessary to leave that business alone and take care of my kid. That was just me.
Yeah.
I couldn't do both. I didn't have
Yeah.
the support system to do it
Right.
like it would have been inevitable. So
Yeah.
that's cool. So what challenges did you have with the
Yikes.
children?
Oh man. The regular.
A lot of people don't know.
The regular, really. Raising them by myself. That was the main challenge. Was adjusting to not having a male father figure for my children. You know what I mean?
That's
So,
hard.
yeah. I mean, outside of that, I can't complain about the other challenges. You know what I'm saying? These are just regular life challenges.
Sometimes those challenges make everything.
Yeah, paying bills.
Yeah.
You ain't got to have kids to struggle for that.
Okay, I
You know
got
what I mean?
I got you.
You know?
Just like I said, like, it's different for women. Like
Right.
everybody teased me for always having men in here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
They like me.
I mean, what's there not to like about you?
Say that again.
I said, what's there not to like about you?
One day I had a show and I had like 12 of them here at one
Wow.
time.
Just you.
Like, hey, I was in heaven. That's terrible.
Queen B.
They was mad at me. They was mad at me too. So I said, I'm gonna stop y'all. I'm gonna get some women in here. But like men, they have children and they get into this music business, and the mother has a kid.
Yeah.
And they go do. But I've been finding those tables are turning. I had an interview with a gentleman, Robert Ingram. His stage name is. Do you remember his stage name? Remember I interviewed him? Bisque. He did the song "Unconditional Love." Anyway, he's like 28, and he moved from New York to North or South Carolina, one of the Carolinas, and he had his kid with him. 6 years old, still doing, working, had a kid on his own. Do you know how many men in the music business that just come back to the kids when they feel like it? I was proud of them, Yeah, I didn't have the support system either, and there's no way I was just gonna leave my kid.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it
I mean,
wasn't.
it wasn't even an option for me to,
right.
leave
Wasn't
them.
no option.
Yeah.
I
You do
had
what you
to,
do.
I had to buckle it down, get this
Right.
work job together, make that money, and support her to
Right.
make her. When she got a certain age, I got myself back on into it, having a good
Right.
time.
And I started late, getting into music, publicly. When my children were small, I was in the carpenters union. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
Yeah, I was making good money with the union,
I know that's right.
and I wasn't happy doing that though. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life breaking my back.
Right.
You know.
Right. That's hard. Yeah. Well, you can't get on this discussion, JahRae. Let's talk about all these experiences and successes you've made with your music contributions and into the business.
Now, as a producer and having to be on the other side where the artists are coming to me,
Definitely have heard some
as a writer and trying to get the project done. Those
There you go.
babies got
Yep.
way.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to get to.
Yeah.
You miss out on some
because,
things
like,
sometimes.
a lot of times the female groups, you're trying to put them together, get the songs that they need.
Yeah.
Let me get, when I get close on the mic, I
that big
start
move, so you can
becoming
slide it back if you're more
JahRae.
comfortable with it.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Gyrations.
Yeah.
JahRae a
Don't get
mess.
too close to this mic.
Uh-oh.
And anyway, but
Hey,
a lot
Thomas.
of things that had happened as far as being a writer and producer, some of the girls come in and it's 3 or 4 girl group. One of them will get pregnant.
Yep.
Right.
Like,
Right.
we can't
Yeah.
finish the project or we have to wait.
Right.
Right.
And then a moral thing, a mental thing comes out on them.
Mhm.
Do I want to still do secular
Yeah.
music? Oh,
Right.
does my boyfriend want me to be in the studio?
F that
anymore?
boyfriend.
Who's gonna watch the baby?
Right.
So
Right.
it was a lot of things, and it changed the dynamics of the group, which made it hard
Yeah.
for the producers, for
Because
the
you put your
writers.
money in, your
But you-
time,
yeah.
studio,
Right. I can
things are being
imagine that.
coordinated.
But it's a part of life,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you know. And that actually, for the artists,
Mhm.
gives them that ultimatum. You want to be here or not? Are you going to do what it takes? This
Yeah.
is a sacrifice.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so I applaud mothers.
It's very challenging.
Y'all get on my nerves.
Yes, because it was hard for me. Like everybody kept saying, "Oh, you're so good, you're so good," but I had issues as a child being abandoned, and I was not abandoned in mine.
Which is
Yeah.
So they
Like
would
I
say,
said, that's
"Come to
admirable.
LA, come to California." I couldn't do it. I just
Yeah.
mentally me, I could not do it.
Yeah.
now what I have to ask you guys as moms who had to take that back seat as time progressed, as music progressed, were you quick to jump back in as it's changed, the style has changed, or the
That is a good
genre
question.
got a little more deeper or a little more ratchet, if we use that word?
I stayed to who I am.
Okay.
Yeah. Same
Yeah.
here.
I
Okay.
can't
Same
represent
here.
myself that way.
Right.
Yeah.
I just can't because number one, I have that child.
Yeah.
There's other people that have children. We represent a whole community, not just ourselves or for ourselves. So when you go out here and you got your booty showing on a picture, or you done slept with 5 managers and turn out to be all your friends, your daughter's friends, daddy, you know, you can't do that.
I had a conversation with Michelle,
Mm.
and one of her things was when, you know, Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg and all of them were making those songs. That was in that moment, right?
Mhm.
But when she had her child, oh, all of a sudden she wanted all the music to be wholesome.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Because
what I
it
mean?
changes
Because
you.
it changes
Changes
you.
you.
Yes. Well, no,
So-
that was instilled in me from number one because I was rolling with Johnny O.
Oh,
So
Johnny,
Screw,
oh, I know Johnny. OH10.
my auntie, all
Shout
of them.
out.
Yeah.
They wasn't having
McAdoo,
it. Now when we did
Casper
show,
C.
oh yes, Casper C, that's my boy.
Mama's birthday was yesterday.
Yes,
It was
shout
his
out to
birthday
Johnny
yesterday?
O and the
Oh,
Sister
Oh, happy
Crew.
birthday.
Casper
Mama's
C.
birthday. Casper
Say
C.
what?
Oh,
That is, yeah.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
yesterday.
oh.
Yeah,
We go way back.
we go. What? Who? You don't remember me?
Mike Chapman.
Yeah, I was gonna say we was in the studio together. I was like 16.
Mhm.
Mike Chapman called me like, "Come on, bro, I got something for you to do." Okay. And I came. It was in Mike Chapman's house in Shaker in their
Yeah.
studio, built
Yeah,
in
in the
studio in his
basement.
house.
Yeah.
He had a lot to do with everything that I do, also.
Shout out to Mike.
Shout out Mike
Chapman.
He's a chief engineer that has taught many
yes.
of you folks
Yes.
out there.
Very, very
He is the
knowledgeable.
man.
And I happen to be right on
Yes,
his
he
right
is
side,
the man.
left side, whatever.
He is the man.
So,
So,
shout out to Mike.
I got a few questions to ask you guys. Let's get back to your personal stuff. You know what? Let's take a break real quick.
Yes.
So I can organize. We also in the middle of our interviews on the radio. We do cater to the independent artists and we play your music.
Okay, I appreciate that.
So everybody tune in and listen to our shows because we play all independent music in between the shows. Basically, that's what we play as independent music.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
So
Thank you.
we're getting ready to take a break. If anybody's not tuned in, download the Urban City Radio app.
Urban City Radio
Station.
app. That's what it's called.
Urban City Radio Station.
Mm-hmm. Say it again.
Urban City Radio.
Station.
She's so silly.
I can hear.
She is funny. All right, we're gonna take a break and we're gonna play. Which song we're gonna play? Which one of the songs? It don't matter. I know we got JahRae, Can I Live? I really like that song. Oh, it really fits.
That was made for a reason, y'all.
It really fits into what's going on in our world today.
That's exactly
It
why
really
was
does.
made.
So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna tune in to JahRae's song called "Can I Live." Everybody, check it out.
You know what it is? It's your man DJ Chicago. And when I ain't listening to my mixtapes, I'm tuned into Urban City Radio. You know what it is.
so much to offer, so much to give. Don't take away my thunder, my right to exist. And I don't even know what I did, but I deserve a chance to live. So can I, can I, can I, can I, can I live? Can I, can I, can I, can I live? Can I, can I, can I, can I live? Can I, can I, can I, can I live? Hey, Mr. Officer, hey, criminal gangster, yeah. What you drink? Is this an episode of prank? This here ain't a joke. Nope, this here ain't a game. Have you been to the range? Cause you off your aim, causing lots of pain. You hit the wrong folks. We at a loss. Can't take it no more. Kids are dropping, kings are dropping, queens are dropping. Hey, time to stop it. Where's the profit? I'm your prophet. Hey, live how you wanna live, but don't mess with the kids. Treat the women better. You only get what you give. Live how you wanna live, but don't mess with the kids. Answer the question. Can I live? I got so much to offer, so much to give. Don't take away my thunder, my right to exist. And I don't even know what I did. I deserve the right to live. So can I, can I, can I, can I, can I, can I live? Can I, can I, can I, can I, can I live? Can I, can I, can I, can I, can I live? Can I, can I, can I, can I live? Go to the park with my kids, get this work, start this biz. Plant a seed, watch it grow, be all I can be. That's my wish, to use my gifts and right my wrongs. Sing my songs, raise my frequency, you know it's my birthright, so let me live my life. You do you, and I do me, and we gon' be alright. You know it's my right, so let me live my life. You do you, and I do me. Live how you wanna live, but don't mess with the kids. Treat the women better, you only get what you get. Live how you wanna live. Ooh, answer the question. Can I live? Oh, so much to give. I just wanna live. So can I, 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 oh, can I, yeah. Can I, 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 can I live?
That is hot.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
I normally don't like cursing on the station, but you the shit. You are the shit, JahRae.
Gone out of
I had to say it. JahRae, you don't understand. I know what it takes
Can I
to do
live?
things and where things come from. I'm a nerd. I'm gonna listen to it. I'm about to pick you apart though.
Okay.
Let's start. Where that song? How help me? I don't even know where to start with my questions.
Okay.
How did this come about?
In 2015, upon returning to Cleveland, Ohio, very happy, I was appointed vice president of a label called Urban City Records.
Yes, we know Urban City Records.
Oh, good. I was the vice president.
Awesome.
You didn't
said,
see me though.
Okay.
I was there
Okay.
for a short time, but in that short time,
Mhm.
Tamir Rice lost his life. I'm sure everyone knows about that. And when he did, that impacted me. And I look at Cleveland and I wonder what we're doing.
Right.
And then I look at the criminals and I look at the gangsters and I look at the police and I wonder what they doing.
Right.
And I asked, can I live? Not begging for my life, but leave me alone kind of thing.
Right.
Because I'm trying to live my life. And that's my birthright.
Right.
Right.
That's right. That
It's my
song
birthright. To
Very
live.
simple.
is hot.
So I came up with that. A young guy named E. Phenom,
Mhm.
he actually heard me do the hook. And he said, I got the perfect track for it. I was like, oh, cool, let's do it.
Mhm.
And shout out to the version that you just heard from Tony Sinclair out of LA, a hot DJ who did a remix for me. Shout out to KD who did my trap mix.
Shout
But
out.
again,
Girl.
it came from a special place
Right.
for me writing, wanting to basically have people pay attention.
Mhm.
And I really wanted the kids to do the song
chorus,
for me
yeah.
and the hook because it's about the children.
Absolutely.
We're not even giving them a chance. Why y'all just shooting them down and for no reason? Y'all can't
Yeah.
even shoot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
It's
saying? Who y'all
they
shooting
just
at?
shooting in
Yeah,
the air,
you can
shooting,
shoot.
killing anybody.
So yeah, so Can I Live came out of that, and I do appreciate you playing it.
I love it.
It's not a a radio song.
Yes, it
but
is.
it's
It
made
is.
for radio.
It plays on
Radio
Urban City
song.
Radio.
Exactly.
I truly
You didn't know?
appreciate it. I thank you. I
Girl,
thank you.
bye.
Really.
Yeah,
I
I
listen
listen for
to-
mainstream radio.
Few
They
of my
play
friends
nothing.
have heard it and thought it was pretty
To
cool.
hell
I
with
think it was a
Lynn
great
Oliver
song.
gave it a little
I
blessing.
drink it. I drink
We can
that.
toast to this
Oh, we're
song.
toasted
Here we
to
go.
it.
How?
Right
There we
on.
go.
Thank
That song-
you.
Because
Can I live?
Eric Troy also helps me
Absolutely.
in listening to the music that comes through. Dink and myself, we listen to every single song. Sometimes after our shows,
Oh yeah.
we sit. Well, we usually have chicken. He's slacking. Dink is slacking today.
Come talk.
I'm being a
Anytime y'all
bi, ain't
call
I?
me.
I'm being a bi. But we sit up here sometimes after a show and we listen to the songs that come in. Sometimes I'm at work, I listen to it.
Okay.
So we have a certain criteria and everything that we're establishing and putting on people because you wouldn't believe some of the songs we get come through here.
Okay.
Like you said, we're trying to bring some positivity into our people.
Mhm.
Some people are learning such horrible behaviors as children that they can't change.
Yeah.
They think about it. I watched a video today. I can't even think of a name, and it was actually on Facebook where this young lady got pulled over. She was in Maryland. She was in Washington D.C. I don't know. Y'all might have seen it. She got pulled over in her car, nice vehicle, 2 kids in the back, a baby and maybe 6, 7 year old. The baby was still breastfeeding. And listening to her speak to these officers just freaked me the hell out because she videoed it. She thought she was right. If I can find this video, we're gonna play it before the show is over. But she thought she was right. She's in the car. First of all, something happened with a ticket prior where they're saying she didn't have insurance.
Okay.
And when they say you don't have insurance, all you gotta do is fax the stuff over, send it, prove it. So she got pulled over and she was hollering, "Y'all just want to mess with me," blah blah blah.
Right.
So long story short, they gave her a ticket and told her she needed to prove she had insurance. Well, she never did. So I guess in Maryland, when you don't follow through or go to court, they come to your house and they take the plates off your car.
Mm.
They figured prove it or get insurance. Like she wasn't complying with the courts. Right. So,
I'm sorry, that
to
ain't
see
funny,
this,
but
no, it's not funny. But to see her, you couldn't even laugh or be mad because these kids are in the car. She really thought she was right. She was sitting there. She was videoing, and she was like, "They gonna have to kill me because they just messing with me."
Okay.
These officers were totally nice. They were like, "Look, ma'am, we pulled you over because you don't have a plate on your car. You don't have a tag on your car. Well, y'all took it. Y'all trying to steal my car." This video went on for, I swear, like 15 minutes. The sad part is she's teaching her child. She passes him her phone. She said, I'm gonna give you this camera. You video everything.
Oh, this is the lady that got murdered.
She got killed.
Yeah.
I'm not saying she was. I'm not downing her at all. But she really thought she was right. She really thought that they're messing with me. They're trying, stereotyping me. The sad part was what she did to her kids. I just don't see what she saw. But it's like people, the mindset is so bad nowadays. They take that one little thing and they ride with it and they don't pay attention to nothing else. Because it's almost like, okay, let's say they were messing with her. Got your babies in the car.
Yeah.
You don't have a tag on your car. You shouldn't be driving it. For the safety of your kids, get the kids and get out and let them have the car. What's more important, the kids or the car? I'm not downing her, but I just felt like to see her speaking and watching that video, she thought she was right.
I haven't seen it.
I know.
I heard about it today, but I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I didn't see the video. I read the article
She,
about her getting shot
Yes,
and the
but
little boy getting shot.
but to see the video, I'm not saying the police should have shot her. They should not have shot her. But to see the video, how long they went through what they went through with her, it was her mindset.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you think
it's-
you're
it's
right,
unfortunate.
you
I
go
can't-
all the way.
It's a really unfortunate thing.
It's
I don't
very
know enough
unfortunate.
about it to really.
I know
what I'm
you
saying,
can't
offer
respond, but
input,
I'll play it later. We got a little bit of time. I'll play it so you guys can see it maybe on a break so you can understand where I'm coming from.
Mhm.
I'm not saying she was wrong, but with the things that she may have learned of things going on with her and other people, she thought she was right. Anyway, your song is a positive song. It's awesome. And we need that set into the mindsets of our people. I mean, we need this positivity so bad. Imagine how that child in her car felt. He's listening to his mother. He's doing what she's telling him to do. He's doing what he's supposed to do. But he sees her get killed. How do you think he's going to grow up? Who could tell him any different when he gets a certain age? You know what I'm saying? Music, our communication, our communities, it is so important.
Absolutely.
Well, it's definitely important to have mediums like yourselves so I can pass my music
Hey,
through.
bring it on,
I've been
boo.
writing for years,
Bring
and
it
I'm
on.
pretty much a happy-go-lucky woman, but the world isn't.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And when it's time to put some things out there, they deter you.
Mhm.
They want you to do this. They want you to do that. It's just that I'm kind of happy. What
Okay.
about this?
Right.
Nobody's in love. Okay.
Why not?
Let's inspire them.
Right.
Them love. Exactly.
You know, and to have different type of subject matters. Can I live? It's a different type of subject matter
Right.
as opposed to what is out there.
Right.
So
It's a breath
I'm,
of fresh air.
like I said, I
Yeah.
appreciate it,
It's a positive
Um,
way.
and it came from an innocent part of me.
It's a positive
Yeah.
influential message. That's
Awesome.
what it's all about. Having that positive influential message.
I'm glad you all got it. And hopefully I can get it out a little more further. And
You will.
No, that's
there it is.
No, we're definitely gonna play it. We play it all the time anyway. We play it all the
Thank
time. I have it in
Truly appreciate
rotation.
I appreciate that.
I like it. I love it. When I listen to it, it gave it a great feel. And to think of someone that may be thinking of living incorrectly, because you hit on some major points in the song of what people think is right. You said, we got this, we got that, but can I live? Like, do you have to bother me? Do you really have to pull me over?
Right.
Can you go home to your kids? It gave her attitude like, hey, I'm just
Right.
chilling.
Right.
I ain't did nothing.
You
Right.
can log clock out early.
Yeah, go home. Hey, save all that training for some major stuff.
Right.
Not this little tail light. Just going to work.
Right.
Tail light. I don't think you should get tickets for tail lights.
No.
Brake lights, tail light, none of that.
That's when you got people talking.
Just pull me over and let me know I need to get it
Yeah.
done, and let me go.
Right.
Don't give me no ticket.
Or just put a nice little ticket on the car, like I sat in front of a parking something. Don't pull me over with the lights.
Right, blocking traffic, embarrassing me.
Lights on the car.
And although I didn't see the video of what the young lady you were talking about, a lot of times I feel some of the police don't need to flex as much either. If I'm being irate, one is probably because I don't want that ticket. But at the end of the day, you had the power. So the ticket is the ticket. That's really what I don't want, that fine to pay that money.
Right.
So there's really no need to argue with me.
That's
Just give me the ticket. You can throw it in my window. At the end of the day, it's over. No
Right.
conversation.
exactly.
Right.
I'm
But
gonna try to
why
find
do we
it.
have to continue
Yeah.
on with the conversation that we're arguing?
Because it's a power
It's
struggle.
going back and forth.
Exactly.
He
But
had the power.
I'm
Throw
gonna-
the ticket in the window, get in your car. She could argue with the kids.
The thing is, we know that he knows he has the power, but he wants her to know that he also has the power.
Exactly.
You know, and a lot
That's
of us are
probably
like,
what
"Man,
all
your
of them
power."
want.
You know what I mean?
All I want
You gotta watch the
want you
video.
to know.
You gotta watch the video because I thought the same thing too when I read the article. But when I saw the actual video, I just went, my heart sunk. Like she really thought she was right. But
It's the climate.
we'll watch it later.
Yeah, it's
But anyway,
Anyway,
JahRae.
yes, thank you.
JahRae. Girl, you are amazing, and people need to know that. Keep going. Don't stop. Don't let no-
appreciate it.
don't
I'll
let
start
nobody
sliding
tell you.
in some more music.
Seriously.
I'm working on some cool things. Like I said, I'm at Kurt's Getaway. I'm planning a night, evening activities where we can have the radio maybe come up and do a live broadcast.
That would be dope.
Yeah, air guys. I love
Perhaps
Kurt's Getaway.
have some new acts come
Yes.
up.
Yeah.
And bless the mic. Really grand. So yeah. Anyway, we can unite so that
Awesome.
we can magnify the city. I'm all for it.
Right on.
Down with it. You know, uniting the world and independent music and all people. I don't have a color barrier. I don't. 'Cause I know some black people worse than some of the
Oh,
KKK. I'm just saying. I know some Chinese people worse than the KKK.
Right
I know
on.
some Puerto Rican people worse than the KKK. It don't matter.
the
Stop
only race
it.
that
If we
matters is
stop
the
it,
human race.
you know, we can find out who really doing it. You know what I mean? If we just think about this. You know,
The one commandment that to me will negate the rest is to love thy neighbor as you would thyself.
See, I live by love life, live life.
some people don't love themselves. That's the
Man, that's the
problem.
main issue right there. You gotta love yourself.
They don't love themselves, so they don't care about
There's
you.
no purpose, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. So look, I had a few questions I want to ask you guys before we go to Ngina's song. As far as music, how young were you both when you got yourself into the music?
9.
9?
When you got yourself
Like when
into
you
it,
not got
or
it,
when
but
you
when you were
felt-
interested, or when you felt
when you began.
Exactly.
I
When you
was
said
when you
this is what I
got
wanna
that
do.
lust for it. I was about 7. I think I was. Matter of fact, I think for me, as far back as I can remember, as far back as I can remember, I had this. I had a lust for music. You know what I'm saying? And I needed to get a certain feeling from it. And I guess I discovered that early. You know what I'm saying? But I discovered that I was good at it at 7.
Okay.
And I made a Facebook post about it. I was thinking about New Edition and Mr. Telephone Man, and they were playing it on the radio, and I was singing along with it. I was like, dang, I did that. In my little 7-year-old mind, I'm like, dang, I sang that.
I could be in
Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn. But I was super, super shy. You know what I'm saying? Very introverted. So I kept that to myself. But yeah, early.
That's hot.
Early's.
What was you doing? JahRae.
9 years old, I'm going to accredit all of my friends.
Okay.
The reason being is because I was the kid that always ended up over someone else's house and they would make me sing.
So you must have
Tracy
been
Lumpkin, Danielle, Angel, Soraya, Kathy, all of them would just make me sing. Okay, Jared. I had to do it.
Great.
And then I like writing.
Mhm.
and just grew in from writing. I didn't think I was the best singer,
Right.
but my friends did. So
Yeah.
that was cool. So shout out to my friends.
I know that's
pushing
right.
me.
Oh, that is so
And,
good.
yeah.
Siblings?
Yeah, I have two sisters.
Oh, no brothers.
I have one, but I don't know him.
Oh, okay.
But okay, I got one then.
Sorry. Siblings?
I have two sisters.
Oh, two sisters. Okay. I grew up with all boys.
Yeah.
All boys. I was such a boy.
Oh, now I gotta shout them out. Shout out to
Squirt.
Shannon and Latoya.
Sisters,
Oh God, now I have to.
I got a lot of homegirls.
Now
That's my
you
sisters
gotta
too.
do it, Gina.
Shout out to Joanne Ayodeli and Ayofemi Nicole.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's Will Blaze.
Yeah, that's Will Blaze.
Because when you said that name to me,
yeah,
okay,
That's my little
okay,
sister.
There we go.
yeah,
That's the
same mom
connection.
and daddy.
So from that age, and you entered into middle school, high school. You guys in like talent shows and all that stuff.
Oh,
No.
I did. I was the MC.
She said I
I
did.
was the MC. Shout out to Mooresville,
You was
man.
out there.
They gave me my platform to being on stage. It was the gym teacher, Mrs. Phillips, at the time. We were doing a fashion show, 1984, and that's when I got my little taste of the stage life.
Hey, so that is so important. Stage presence.
Yeah.
That is so important for the stage presence because that experience and being in front of people and being able to perform and receiving how they receive you.
Hmm. People
It
don't
makes
understand that.
They don't understand that. Today, with the internet, we got these computer artists,
Yes.
them little, emojis people.
Right,
yeah.
I call them emoji people.
Right.
And they design and throw all this stuff together, data and make it sound a certain way. And they got the voiceovers and what's that called? Auto-tuning.
Auto-tune.
And,
Uh-huh.
it's not real.
No, it's not.
Let me tell you, the best artists get booed. Have you ever been booed?
Yes.
Yep.
I opened
Ever
up
been
for
booed?
Johnny
She like, no.
Taylor. No,
Oh,
now my
man.
boo was a certain boo.
Okay.
I opened up for Johnny Taylor and Bobby Womack.
Oh,
Stop
man.
it! That's awesome.
I want to
That is
shout out to Reno Brown.
Oh.
All right.
So that was back in the day, and those ladies wasn't looking forward to seeing me.
What?
That's why I got booed.
Okay.
I
They was
was
hating.
I was like, get off the stage. We want to see
I get it.
Right.
Right.
They
Right.
waiting on Bobby. Get off the stage.
They put you on the wrong damn show. What's wrong?
Yeah. Too many women for those guys.
Exactly.
They weren't looking for
I
me.
feel you.
See you right? Okay, I get it. So that didn't-
That's
still
still boo.
having that experience to getting booed. You make sure that ain't gonna happen again.
Mm-hmm.
You work hard. See, in the era in which we
Getting
grew up,
booed is not fun.
Oh, it's
no, in
not.
the era in which we grew up,
Right.
we were taught. They teach different stuff now, so we were taught that get out there and do it. Push,
Mhm.
get out there.
Mm-hmm.
If you mess up, so what? Do it better next
Yeah.
time.
Exactly.
How I,
I
get
can
there?
appreciate Mrs. Ross talent shows for that as well.
I was in Mrs. Ross talent shows. That's how I learned who I was. I'm gonna tell you right now. I was 14. Special appearance. Do you remember them? Kayla Wright, Kim.
I remember that group.
Special appearance. Okay.
Special appearance, the dancers.
Okay.
Kevin Wright, Kayla Wright, Kim Hamilton, and Kim Preston.
Okay.
Okay. We all went to school together. We did a lot of shows together, and they was like, "You should be in the Miss Ross talent show." I'm like, "Oh, okay." I wasn't a stage presence person. I can get on the mic, I can kill it, but I ran away because I was scared of the stage.
Okay.
So we went to her show, and she had her auditions, and we went in there, and she was looking at me, and I got up there, and I was rapping because I started rapping because I love LL Cool J.
Okay.
I mimic him to the T. That's how I learned to know how to rap.
Okay.
I could do it with drop of a dime. Probably could do it now. I ain't gonna do it. But anyway, so I could do that. So I started writing my own stuff.
Okay.
And I went to her show and I had the mic in my hand. And I did not move though.
Right.
So I got done. She said, I closed my eyes. I feel like you all over the place, but you ain't moving. Everybody's
Wow.
like, yeah, But she was like, you ain't impressed me.
Yikes, that was harsh.
Oh, she got me.
Cut.
I was like, huh? I'm so used to everybody
That was
jumping
a
around.
cut.
Smart, you know.
That
It was like-
sternness.
It made me want
That-
to do
That
better.
was your character, though, right?
Yeah,
That's what I have. And as artist development, even though it's out of
Yes.
the industry, you all still need it.
Right.
Yep.
And
Right on.
I try to instill different things in the artists that I work with that they don't see on the surface, because
Right.
no one in these times give constructive criticism to where it doesn't equate to hating.
Right.
You just don't want me to come up.
Right.
No, you
You.
are doing some things wrong.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
right.
So it's a different time period, and it's almost like it has to be the person's idea
Mhm.
to know that they need assistance to go to the next level.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
I think artists do.
And when you want to grow, you embrace that.
yeah,
These
When you want to,
a
you
lot
want
of
to
these
grow.
new artists are
You know?
happy with.
A lot of people think they've already arrived.
Thank you. You are never on top.
and
With all
sometimes
that you've accomplished, you can find something else to accomplish.
somebody trump me. Pardon the pun, but someone trumps me all the time. You can always meet somebody that's
Always.
killing the game.
If you think
over
you made it, you fail.
and I just try to make you better.
Yeah.
You know, Jay Cool.
They cool in the building.
He and I
They
made a
cool in
record
the building.
one time, and it was so cool. I still remember that song.
We got Jay Cool in the building. Hey.
JahRae.
Yes, she is.
What she gonna do? Call in?
She's here. She was happy to be here. What's up, Jay? What's up, boo? Hey, speaking to the
I see your
microphone.
sister lady just got on Facebook, man. Oh, Jay Cool in the building. Boy, do we have a history.
Here, give me that back.
Yellow is man color.
Yeah.
I got the color microphones, and they really act
Now
nice.
y'all equated to this chakra. Y'all might be a little more.
Yeah.
See, that's the communication one.
Yeah.
We got Jay Cool in the building.
Jay Kizzle.
But check this out. We're gonna take a break. I gotta get the Facebook Live back on.
As soon as I get on here, I'm twerking.
All right, y'all. We're gonna take a break real quick. We're going to play "Mind Control" by Ngina Fayola.
All right.
All right.
Stores, you
Yeah.
can
We'll be
buy
back,
that. Go ahead and buy
Get
that.
it.
All your outlets.
And you're listening to Urban City Radio, the hottest station in the nation.
An unbelievable sin happens in your neighborhood every day. You probably don't even know, 'cause if you saw it, you would just look away and pretend like Bartimaeus. Live in darkness, turn your back on the news. Exactly what they want you to do. I wouldn't lie to you, I'm telling the truth. A million ways to be free, but they don't advertise it on TV. No, they don't. Infinite ways to be true, but you won't find them on the evening news. No, countless ways to be kind, but are they really ever on your mind? A million ways to be great, but only one way to be a slave. Epidemic is here. Dirty living in your neck of the woods. How can you survive if your enemy is still in your goods? You rise, grow some eyes within. check yourself and start the process again. And be that unbelievable you. Cause that's the last thing they want you to do. Million ways to be free. They don't advertise it on TV. No, they won't. Infinite ways to be true. But you won't find them on the evening news. No, countless ways to be kind. But are they really ever on your mind? A million ways to be great, but only one way to be a slave. It's mind control. It's mind control. Only mind control. One way to be a slave. Come on. The only way that you know your soul. It's the mind control. One way to be a slave. Mind control.
All right, we are back in the building at the Squirt Takeover show at Urban City Radio right here in Cleveland, Ohio. I've got some famous people in the room.
Man, did you hear that track?
When that track hot, you were just listening to Mind Control by Ngina, Fayola.
Man.
Gina.
In stores now. You can buy that on CD, baby, iTunes, Tidal, Rhapsody.
Definitely want you at
You want to buy it?
Yeah.
$2 for it. You got $2.
Well, I want Ngina to tell us about this song. I mean, pick it apart. Don't say, oh, I liked it and I wrote it. I want to know why, what inspired you, how long it took you. Give me some details.
You got to do the tic-tac.
That's right.
Oh man, I didn't plan on writing Mind Control when I wrote it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just and you probably can relate.
Okay.
I started the music and the words just came. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It just felt like it fit. You know what I'm saying? But as I started writing it, I wanted it to be about freeing yourself. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to, I guess, illustrate to the people that we have so many outlets for freedom. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
And the one thing that enslaves us is the way we allow people to control our minds, control our thoughts. and our
Girl,
emotions.
say that.
So
Wow.
I wanted to be able to illustrate that to the people and for them to, I guess, embrace that concept and do things that are contrary to mental slavery, emotional slavery, physical slavery.
That is awesome. It's true. It starts with the mind.
Absolutely.
It starts with your mind.
All
Absolutely.
in the mind.
And
It is.
some people just don't have a foundation in their mind. They just kind of go with whatever they see.
Right.
And they don't have a thought of their own.
Well, even in that's a trained habit. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Mhm.
True. We just got finished listening to the amazing Ngina Fayola's track, Mind Control. I love her. Again, for everyone who are just now tuning in, we have the famous Ngina Fayola in the building.
Hey.
We got my girl, JahRae. I'm going to say that like it's French or something. JahRae is in the building.
Gotta roll that R.
We got my boy, J. Cool is in the building. What up, J. Cool? Everybody know J. Cool? J. Cool is the man right here. Like,
Y'all better
man,
know.
we got my boy Milligram chilling in the building. What's up, Milligram? Go Get Him Entertainment. All right, we in the building, y'all. We just
Yes,
finished
yes.
listening to both of our guests' music today. We've been having lots of discussions about music. We're talking about independent music because Urban City Radio caters to all independent artists. Tune in at www.urbancityradiostation.com. We are also available on our own personal app, which you can download to your devices, any Google or any iPhone device or iTunes, Apple device. And it's easy. I love
That's
your drop. I played
bossy.
it out of that. And we have an awesome time, and we want everyone to learn all of the other independent artists, it is very important to know everything around you outside your block. Okay, everybody like you on your block,
Right.
but you know sometimes you make decisions and you learn things by what you know.
Right.
Now you might know it's red and yellow on your street,
Yeah.
but it might be purple and green across the street, and you might can make a whole new color.
Right.
If you put them all together, you can get black. You know what I'm saying?
Network people.
Open up and be open to networking. JahRae, if anybody was not listening earlier, she is awesome. I so badly want to put your bio on the page because that is just amazing accomplishment that you know, and for all of you that come up,
baby.
girl,
Google her. Spell her
Google.
name out.
She's
Googleable.
I'm
JAH.
You can't Google.
RAE.
I'll
Google.
come up.
Yeah, my friend told me I was a superstar because I'm Googleable.
Google.
I like that phrase. I'm gonna use it. Shout out to Purpose on She Speaks Purpose, and they're on Tuesday nights with Live on Purpose at Urban City Radio. Hey,
Hey,
so what I want to do right now before we get into any more goofy conversations? No, we ain't goofy. I want Ngina to play this guitar. I might cry.
Oh,
I want her to play this guitar. Y'all have to see why I go bonkers over great art. Like I just don't. I'm a groupie. I'm a
Just to
groupie.
put it out there too, we are shooting a video for Mind Control on August 20th.
All right.
That's
That's
a
a
week
week
thing.
thing.
What day
That's
is
a
it?
Saturday.
Saturday.
I can come that
Blessing
day.
the track or something, Jay?
I'm coming. I'll probably
The,
be sitting
the
all up next
revolution,
to her.
just like right now, is televised.
Yes,
We're
sir.
doing a video
Awesome.
for every song. Hey, we gonna do "Cry Like a Baby," like the song she doing now. Video for that is coming very shortly too.
I guess I'm
telling you,
doing
it's
"Cry Like a
back to
Baby."
back. Yeah, we are windmilling with our eyes closed. I'm telling you, it's gonna be track
All right.
after track.
All right, well, we're going to have Ngina play this guitar because this is what I love. See, this is what a lot of these new artists need to experience is live performances. Stop playing with the computer and auto tunes and do something for real. Hey, Goldie. This is Ngina Fayola. Go ahead, boo.
Just cry like a baby.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Crazy, I must be 'cause I'm in love with you. And my vision's hazy, tears are overflowing, brown eyes blue. I cry like a baby, cry like a baby, all over you, all over you. You give sweet love, then take it away, leaving me to free fall back to hell. There's no sunlight, all is dark and gray. I'm desolate and there's no one to tell. There's no one to tell. It feels like I'm crazy. I must be 'cause I'm in love with you. And my vision's hazy, tears are overflowing, brown eyes blue. I cry like a baby, cry like a baby, all over you, all over you. You might be thought and all that I want is you. And I'm trying hard to hold it down. I'm lost in your world and I don't know what to do. But cry like a baby, cry like a baby, all over you, all over you, all over you, all over you, over you, all over you,
Awesome.
all over you.
We got a phone call. Yes, I love it. Let's get this phone call. Oh my God. You
And I need the Wi-Fi code. I'm mad at y'all.
Thank you.
All right, you are on the Squirt Takeover show on Urban City Radio. Who's on the phone?
Hi, my name is Sandy Shelton,
Yes.
and I'm just calling in to see what talk is and what's going on.
Oh, well, hey, Miss Sandy Shelton. We are sitting here in the
Well, hello.
studio. We're sitting here in the studio. I am
Mm-hmm.
Squirt, and we have some Cleveland independent artists that are, she was actually performing. Are you familiar with Ngina, Fayola?
I'm not. I'm calling from Minnesota.
Really?
But,
Awesome. Well, thank you for tuning in. Well,
Yeah, of course, definitely.
we were actually speaking about, I was actually featuring them. These artists is JahRae. JahRae
Okay.
is, thank you,
Hi.
a famous person, a legend out of Cleveland, Ohio. She's a songwriter and a producer and everything from Cleveland. And we also have a songstress and songwriter, Ngina Fayola. We were not speaking of anything in general, just featuring them today.
Okay.
What brings you to
Well,
Urban
yes.
City Radio?
Well, I was on Facebook and I saw that you had it on there, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna give them a holler and see what's going on.
I appreciate that.
Well, thank you. We appreciate the call.
Definitely.
We are growing.
Definitely.
We're growing and trying to grow our audience. So be sure to download our app if you have an iPhone or a Google device. I'm sorry, an Android
will.
or an iPhone. You can download our
Okay.
app.
I will, and I'll definitely tell my friends to do the same.
Yay. Who's on
So
your
I
top
just wanted to
10
say-
list right now?
Yeah, who's on your top 10 as far as music?
Well, my top 10, it depends because it varies. I
Okay,
can't
give us
really
something.
name a top 10. I like everybody.
We can narrow it down to 5. Who you listening to right now?
Who do you listen to in your car?
10
Who do you
would be a
listen to?
tough number. It's
Yeah, it's tough.
10.
Who do you listen to?
Who do I listen to when I call in?
No, when you listen to
When I'm just
music.
sitting around? When I'm just sitting around, well, I used to listen to Prince a lot.
Okay.
Now that he's
Yeah.
gone, you know.
Oh, well, his music is still
Yeah.
alive. He good.
Yes. It lives on.
Awesome. Well, we're trying to enhance and bring back real radio, and we
Okay.
also highlight our independent artists and give them that platform for people to hear all the other kind of music that's out here.
All right,
So
that sounds good.
Yeah,
Okay.
take your
Well, I'll
time.
definitely be listening.
Oh,
I'm
thank
getting
you.
ready to download you now.
All
Yeah.
right.
That's
Say
what's
hi.
Well,
And
hi.
good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
You're
you,
very welcome.
Minnesota.
And, y'all keep it
Urban
going,
City
okay?
Radio.
I really
You too.
enjoy it. Keep
God
it
Oh,
going.
bless you. Be
thank you.
safe
You
out
have a
there.
great night. Thank you.
You
Thanks
too.
for calling
Bye-bye.
in.
Bye bye.
Yeah.
Love this.
That's awesome.
I'm so excited
You
about
guys are
City
getting
Radio.
around for
Right.
the internet. The internet is
Did
hooking
you
y'all
know?
up.
Did you know
Wow.
last month? Now, look, we've been on what 2-3 months, maybe 3 months live on the air.
Uh-huh.
Live on the air. We've been building it since what January.
Okay.
We've been building our station since January. Paperwork, research,
Right.
trying to
Doing
get
the
it. Yeah,
Right.
legit. I don't play the illegitimate stuff. But anyway, so we've been actually live on the air. Like we have live shows. We're trying to bring variety, and I'm
Right.
getting people together to work with us and do things. And for some reason, in July, once we got things established, our numbers went up. We were normally like 40, 50 a day. Seriously. So I started bringing on shows and bringing on stuff. We got the Mix at 6. Every day at 6 o'clock, we feature a DJ mix for an hour.
Right.
So I've been getting a lot of those, and I'm a nerve DJ, right?
Yeah.
Anywho, so I say that all the time. I love it. But we go ahead and we got that going, and we got the talk shows rolling, and the ball start rolling, and I'm always on there pushing it. We were at 6,830 listens in 1 month. Last month,
That's awesome.
Chill.
we jumped from 900 a month to 6,000.
That's
When we started
good.
pushing it,
That's a big jump.
That's what I'm trying to say. It was amazing. Like, wow. So I'm happy about our accomplishment. So I'm looking forward to us keeping those numbers and
No,
keeping them going.
growing those.
I'm saying maintain it and
Yeah,
grow
and
it.
grow.
You sound like the dope man.
You know, that was back in my day, but but I ain't gonna tell nobody.
Right.
I don't know nothing about that.
No, I'm talking about that.
I'm trying to flip this radio show.
That's right. So we are
started from
growing, and I'm
a
happy
little
that the things we work together, Dink and I, have started to grow so fast.
Yeah.
And you know, we look forward to any new ideas anybody may have, any input, and all the support that you can provide to make this grow and make it big. So we're looking to help and support our communities, and we want to bring cities together. I've been traveled a lot in the music. When I go into a different state, it's nothing like here.
Yeah.
You know, and people need to know that. So you got these big heads here, like I'm the bomb. No, you're not. If you go over there, you're gonna be nothing. So get it together.
You know what? Too on that, I always try to tell these cats, even on a serious note, JahRae, Ngina, you don't establish your talent until you leave here and go into a crowd of people that don't know you from a can of paint at Sherwin-Williams. You know what I'm saying? You walk into a complete foreign environment and you tear it down.
Right.
Then you know what you made.
Then you know when somebody from somewhere like, where the hell did you come from? And they say, hey, man, you got something. But if you stay on your block and keep selling them same 94
Stay in that little
CDs,
diaphragm.
man, dead in the water. They
gonna give you
Cleveland all haters.
No, it's not. Especially if you've been somewhere and you know something. You already like. I'm a nerd. Statistically, I did this study. The numbers may not be exact. Jesus Christ, relax. The world, 7 billion people. The world.
Okay.
Black people make up 1.3 billion.
Yeah.
So when people say, I'm just my black people, you limiting yourself from the other 5.7 billion people?
No limits
Are you
for
kidding me?
Oh, it's all
Make
green.
yourself available.
I'm looking at the wrong
Right.
Right.
You get what I'm trying to say? It ain't even about color though.
I'm
That's the
saying, I'm
thing
getting that Smurfette money if you're purple.
Thank you. Well, I'm trying to say, when you make music, don't make it for those.
Yep.
Make it for everybody.
Yeah.
Like we had Inda in here. I love those young girls. They are good. They only been up a year, and they are professional and together better than a lot of people.
I tell you, it's funny. That's why I mess with Ngina. I'm like, oh man, you different than me. You can do everything. Man, they gonna really love you. I never even approached the radio for myself. Like, they ain't gonna play me. Foul mouth rapper. I'm like, man, you can play this everywhere. I think anywhere. We on the Caribbean cruise.
Yeah, she
you
can
could
go
be in
to
I'm like,
anywhere.
man.
She go to Sweden and they would die.
Right.
You have to be able to relate where they can understand you. When you get to the point that no one understands you, you know, there are some people in the world that don't even hear curse words.
Right.
So you got a song that every other word is a curse word. You just eliminate yourself.
That's what it's all about, though, having a marketable product.
Marketable.
A song that resonates.
Yes.
Absolutely. With
They'll make a
everyone.
song with the hook and say, I'm from Huff Ave.
Right.
I'm from Huff Ave.
Right. Like that's something.
Yeah.
I'm from Huff 83rd. I'm an 83rd boy.
That's gonna go.
You be in Europe, they're like, what's 83rd?
Yeah.
You have to be able to be likable, number one. I know some talent. Blow your socks off.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you start talking to them.
You gotta be good people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Not
care how talking to
personable.
her. I don't want to hear you. I can't hear. I
Hey,
can't
look, ain't
listen.
it terrible when you go to meet somebody and they ain't cool people? You go meet a star and they like, oh man, he was
Or them
nice.
divas.
Oh,
Never mind.
yeah.
No, please just get out of my face.
Oh, my God.
You wouldn't be here if we didn't buy your record. But
Okay.
you know, and I posted this today. You have to support other people. If you
Yeah.
just support
You killed it on that.
yourself,
Yeah.
you'll be the only one on your team.
Yeesh. Killed it on that.
Think about it. I support everybody.
I do my best to make a platform.
I support everybody.
Show me what you
Everybody.
got.
If you ain't got it, I ain't even gonna go there.
Yeah.
But don't, if I'm supporting you and putting you out there, when it's time for me to have something
Right, pay it forward.
and you can't click like or show up or say good job, why would I want to support you? Why do I care? You don't care.
And that didn't even have anything to do with finances.
Nope.
No.
Didn't
Nothing
cost
to
you
do
a
with money.
dime.
No,
Yeah.
don't cost you nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. I'm not asking you to pay for something. Say
Cleveland,
good job. I
please
like what that's what goes with every day.
Mhm.
Right.
I like your shirt. That's nice. Where you get that? Find something you like. It's people I don't like, but I'm gonna find something I like about them just because.
Mhm.
Yeah, but it's definitely support. You hit the
Because I've learned since we started radio. I spent a year begging people to support me.
Mm.
Begging.
around here definitely too.
I'm so serious.
Yeah.
Begging people. I'm shout out to Johnny O, my big brother.
Right.
Johnny O said, "You need what? Oh, come on. Got you.
Yeah, John is
Oh, you need some? Oh, here I
super
got you.
shout out to John.
You're doing a good job."
Yeah.
Man.
He was like, "You a DJ?" I'm like, "No, I'm not. I'm a rapper." He was like, "No, you spinning those records?
Yeah.
You're a DJ.
John is-
You a nerve DJ. You get it?"
Mhm.
People I was asking was like, that's why I was asking y'all about the woman's perspective in this business. Are you taken seriously? Because when I said I wanted to start a radio station, are you doing an FM station? No, I'm gonna do a internet radio. Oh, that ain't real radio.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, you ain't. Never mind.
Yeah, I've heard that.
If I wasn't doing it that man's way or their way, I
Right.
was nobody.
Right.
I'm like, oh, damn. Johnny O said, well, why you ain't never tell me that's what you want to do? You know I got it. Radio. Yeah, you do. But I want to do talk shows. I want to bring people in. I want to have fun. I want to make radio where they'll listen to my station instead of
He said
the
Mo.
mainstream.
He said Mo.
And he said, oh, okay. He was like, come on.
Say
John
one but a
is
word.
He's very supportive. That's my point, is what I was trying to say. People don't support you. So now that the ball is rolling, you ought to see my inbox.
Yeah.
Especially from those who wouldn't answer.
I'm gonna give y'all some free advice, boy. I should be charging y'all for
No,
this.
give it
Tell
to
them.
me free.
But let me tell you,
Give it to me free.
if you putting out a single, you gotta see Johnny O.
Yes.
Flat out.
Yeah.
Period. Point blank. You gotta go through the DJs. Where are all the DJs? Johnny O.
Yeah.
He got like, what is it, 2,000? It's some ridiculous.
25,000 DJs.
Thank you.
Let me tell you, I put maybe 2 posts in the Nerve DJs about Urban City and DJ Squirt. I made this cute little picture like I'm the bomb. I ain't nobody.
Right.
But I made this cute little picture and I put Nerve DJs on there, how to follow us, and I know that's why the numbers jump.
I'm not.
It
That
went
was
haywire.
She said, give it to me free. And I just dropped the free nugget for y'all.
The numbers went crazy.
I did the same thing with everything I do.
And it jumps, don't it? I'm telling you, we was barely getting that support. Half the DJs on our mixes, 6 are Nerve DJs.
Yep.
They all said, what's your name? Oh, DJ
Bing.
7 told me to shout out to DJ 7, shout out to
Punch.
Scratch G Shotter, shout out to Scrooge McDuck,
Pyrex,
shout out.
What
about DJ Quest?
Shy Money.
DJ Quest.
Shy Money. What's the other dude? It's a bunch of all y'all. Sorry, we ain't name all y'all.
Shout out to
but-
DJ Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Yeah. All of them. Slice.
So what I'm saying is, thank y'all. I really appreciate y'all coming. I
We
love y'all
appreciate
seriously.
being
Like
here.
I love
appreciate it being
good
invited.
people. I love good people, and I can tell I have an intuition about people. Sometimes I be wrong because I may feel so excited about them, and it may be a good excitement. They are good, but sometimes I go overboard because I'm crazy. So I have to calm down sometimes because they may not be good for me. I do. I learned that from Dink though. He looks so serious. He ain't serious. He cool though. He just be like, I be like, well, what you think about? And he be like, calm down. I'm like, but he be like, just chill out. I be acting a fool. But Byron, but that, just hold on. It's all right. And then the next day, he'll tell me what he think. Well, you should just such and so. I'm like, well, I wasn't that. Yeah. Then the next day it go exactly like he said. That's the last time I'm gonna say that on the air. But anyway, it goes exactly. He was so calm, but he taught me to just
I'm gonna tell a
calm
secret.
down.
It don't go like that all the time.
No, it don't.
But no, let me tell you, every song that Ngina make, tell her, it's a smash hit. I
Every
just made
song.
another one.
Yeah.
It's the one.
Sis, you know what I'm talking about. Every new song is the one. It's
Especially when
that
it's
brand new baby. Yeah.
And I gotta sit there like Nick sometimes, like,
We have a phone call.
You are on the Squirt Takeover show. Who do we got on the line?
You have Eric Troy on the line. How are you?
Oh, say we got Barry White on that.
you gotta play some bass on the phone. Yeah.
You got our
What's up,
disclaimer
Eric
button.
Troy?
Play the disclaimer button, Byron. He did this for me.
Like them voices.
Play the disclaimer. No, okay. Well, Eric, I've always told you you have that radio voice. I love it. Me and his wife be talking. I'm like, I love his voice because I do have a voice fetish. So it's not in a way that I'm attracted to him, but I just love it. He just, when I call his phone, he be like, hello. I be like, hey, John. I be clapping and screaming in the phone. Like I'm a concert.
What's up, Eric?
I want y'all to hear.
Every superhero needs some theme music.
Yes, I want y'all to hear this.
Wow.
Hold on, we're gonna play the disclaimer for us. I want y'all to hear the disclaimer I had him do for me. Listen to this.
The views and opinions expressed on this particular radio show does not necessarily state or reflect those of Urban City Radio Station, its affiliates, sponsors, and partners. Listener discretion is advised.
Got him.
It sounds so good. Don't it sound good?
That was
was
good.
professional.
Thank you,
Very
Eric.
wow.
Very professional.
Like this.
How are you today, Eric Troy?
I'm wonderful. How's everybody?
Oh, we loving it.
Good, E. I'm glad you caught
Good,
in.
good.
Chili
Thank
Bones.
listen, I'm a big fan of Ngina Fayola. Long-time fan of is JahRae now. So, I remember when we was JahRae.
Thank you.
That's from times when we met at Lentines.
Yes.
But, yeah. But yeah, just I just want to call in and yes, you too, Squirt, and I think JahRae hit it earlier. We need you. And just to reiterate that again, we need you as artists, as a platform. We are trying to be heard, and like Ngina Fayola, we must be heard. And this is a beautiful platform. I'm proud of you. Thank you for having me, and thank you for having these artists on here. Wow, these are all jewels, and I'm loving the show. And just called to say hi. So.
That's what's up.
We love you, Troy.
He act like he a
Thanks,
fan of
E.
me. I'm a fan of him.
Yeah. You know, when you came in there with that bass,
That bass, that lead.
the blonde hair.
Oh, wow. Did you see the blonde? Oh, my God. Oh,
Yeah. Eric, no. I know that boy.
God, they didn't have, thank God they didn't have camera phones back then. Oh, my God.
That's hilarious. Right. All of us.
Wow.
Good looking.
Oh, my
Well, Eric,
God.
tell
That
everybody-
is just horrible.
Tell everybody what you're doing with Urban City Radio, with your geniusness.
Oh, my, you said whatever. What I'm doing is every Friday night, 7 o'clock, East 99th and Groove, and everybody that's played on that show is from the Northeast Ohio area. Eventually, I want to play people from all over the world, but I figure charity starts at home. And I'm constantly being challenged, if you will, from saying, well, ain't nothing in Cleveland, Akron, Canton. I mean, they ain't really got nothing marketable. Ain't nothing here. And I use this as a means to say, really? Listen to this.
Right.
And there's nothing else to talk about. It's all about the music, and let the music speak for itself. And I'm finding jewels. I mean, this area is really like a diamond mine. But the thing about diamonds, you have to one have a trained eye to know what it even looks like. Once you have no, and then after that, number two, once you know what it looks like, how do you mine it? It is very hard work. See, what the record companies and people want to see is that pretty thing that you see in the show. That's what they think diamonds come out of the ground and the setting and the cut and the polish. Nah, Cleveland in this area, Northeast Ohio area, is full of these rough diamonds, big, beautiful carats. And if you know how to mine it and know how to extract it, if you know what you're looking at, then and only then you can polish it and cut it and put it out on places like Urban City radio stations so these diamonds can be heard. And but yeah, we I'm really pushing and advocating for the artists, the unsigned artists around here because I'm one of them. So
yeah, I know that's right.
And a good one.
You know that
thank you.
I got that groupie thing when I find somebody with a great heart and good talent that mean well with what they're doing. So when I met him, wasn't I groupie?
No, you were not.
Yes, I was. I was like, oh my god! I make you take a picture. I'm gonna put that picture up for everybody.
Yeah, I was a groupie too.
Because I make everybody take pictures with me.
Whatever.
Trey, I was a groupie too.
Ngina said she's a groupie too.
No, whatever, man. No, I was. Gina Fayola had the crowd mesmerized the first time I seen her for Kamikaze, and they were like everybody was like mesmerized by this woman's voice.
She is
and that
amazing.
guitar, and
it's a different seeing her live than it is over the video. I was amazed over the video. She didn't know me from Man on the Moon when she came up here. I was like, that's Gina. I ran her from the back. I was all up in the middle of the set. I knew who she was.
But the cool thing is there's a project called Project Progress, and I'm blessed to be on that project as well. And it's Cleveland artists are coming out, and there's some. I was blessed to hear a preview of it, and it is some. Oh my God! It is wow.
I have featured.
Wow!
I have featured the.
How many wows was that?
Right. I have featured the East 99th and Groove show on our webpage, www.urbancityradiostation.com. Just go to the About page and scroll down a little bit. You can listen to each show whenever you want to. So we posted that for anyone.
Everybody is from right here.
Right here in Northeast Ohio.
You'd be surprised between Akron, Canton, Cleveland, Lorraine, Youngstown, some cats from Alliance. I mean, it's some dopeness, some utter dopeness. That's just within the 50-mile radius. Like you said, if you can just go off your block, I mean, hell, just go to the next block. You're gonna find something. It's just that simple. So
awesome. And you're the man. I appreciate you working with Urban City Radio and helping us with these research and all the time that you do put into it. And I look forward to you staying because you ain't going nowhere. Because I'll be with Stacy and I'll be hunting you down like a witch.
Wow.
Tell wifey I said hey.
We'll do.
All righty.
So this month I'm about to get in the bed, boys. Because you got that day job thing, But that's all right. We're working it through. We're working it, and doing what we got to do to become from good to great. So
awesome. Thank you, Eric.
You guys have a great night, and I'm enjoying listening to the show.
Thank you.
Good to hear from you, Eric.
Yes. Good night, Eric.
Jace, all right, you guys have a good night.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
That Blooming We're Planning album that he did, just the idea of it tells you what type of person he is.
That boy cold.
He is.
Period.
Yes.
Like I was teasing him one day. I kept calling him an autistic genius. He
Man.
said, "You mean artistic?" I said, "No, autistic." I know what I said.
Hey, look, and not to have a man crush, I follow him on Instagram. He get his guitars made somewhere, and he be posting guitars. I'm like,
Man,
whoa.
you see that pearl one?
Right.
That's a
like,
brand new one.
I'm like, that's like guitar.
Look, I've never
porn.
really done guitar. I love drums and piano, but he made me want a
Man,
guitar.
yeah, I'm like, wow.
That's
This
hot.
is like Prince played that one.
All right, y'all. I am so ecstatic. Thank you so much, JahRae. You stay in touch. Keep me up with some music.
Well, right now, I want to give a little shout out of what I'm doing.
Okay.
I'm the casting director, the PA for a feature film that's going to be that's actually in production right now with Steve Turner, who is from Cleveland as well, called The Dummy. So that's in production right now. Like I said, I'm at Kurt's Getaway. I'm gonna snatch up all the hot artists and start them, doing some showcases inside the place. Shout out to Kurt. There's a bike show August 20th, so we gotta get that popping. Missed it. And I really appreciate, having an opportunity to come on Urban City Radio. Why? Because you guys are playing music for people who can't, not because the music isn't good, but we don't have a way to facilitate our music into MTV or BET
Not no
or
more.
Clear Channel or any Radio One for that.
Yeah.
But you guys made a station that we can filter our music through.
Yeah.
We have to help you improve the listening base.
True.
But thank you.
Oh man, it's a work in progress, JahRae. We really work hard. Like I probably get on damn nerves. That's just how I am. He used to it. He cool enough and laid back. He can take it.
Yeah.
He can take it. But when I got started, I got my music played right on 108. Dave Tolliver was the DJ that interviewed me.
No,
You know what I'm saying? So this comes from home.
No,
I
yo,
know how it
history.
feels.
Yeah, well,
Him and
I
Banana.
want those times, especially
You
J.
can walk
Cool,
up to the, you
MC
can walk
Squirt,
right
JahRae.
Yes.
We
Big
made
shout out
our
to Chill,
outlet.
Work
buddy.
hard.
MC
Yeah.
We
Chill.
made our outlet. Which is the same as it is
But what I'm
now.
saying is that's another thing. Like Dink and I talked about, we want to bring that back. We want to be able to people to go, "Oh, I made this song. I'm about to take this up to Urban City," because they know it's gonna get
You
played.
know what's cool?
You
though?
can't do that no more.
And also know that when you take your record up to Urban City Radio, they're gonna tell you the truth.
Oh yeah.
You know that constructive criticism to help you, not hurt
Exactly.
you.
And we don't just take one person, listen to it, and go, "I don't like it there and that." We have a lot of different people that we resource out to or reach out to listen to it. Between he and I, we take it to a lot of different people because I like trap rap. I do. I like R&B soul. You know what I'm saying? I like jazz. So it's a different, sound I'm coming from. I like rock music. Some people don't like that. But anyway, I want to thank you all for coming out. J. Cool. I'm gonna see you again, boo. I'll be at that video shoot.
Yeah.
I'm be cute too.
Yeah.
He in
I'm
on
not-
August 20th.
Can I get invited to
Control.
this shoot?
You come. Everybody is invited. Don't act
Everybody's
funny.
invited.
Nobody. I'm there.
JahRae.
Yeah, that's
love
what's
you.
up.
Thank you. Thank you. No, I appreciate you coming. This is what people need to see. I couldn't do it if you didn't come. I love you.
Thank you for having me.
I know she was
man.
looking at me when I first came. Like, what the hell is she doing? Anyway, thank you, everybody. This is the Squirt Takeover Show. We are getting ready to go ahead and sign out for the night. But tune in to Urban City Radio. Download that app on all Android devices and iPhone devices, etc. We're on YouTube. This video will replay on YouTube, Google Play. I'm a Nerd DJ, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. Check us out.
Shout out to everybody who was on that page and liked it. There was too many names. I can't say them all.
Download the app.
Download the app.
Awesome.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Yes. Yo, you're listening to Squirt on Urban City Radio. We'll be right back.
Whether they want to believe it or not, bone whip cleaning all over the world, man. We get it in the city. Yeah. We get it in the city. 216. We get it in the city. Nova the Rebel, yeah. My girls get it in the city. We came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had to go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had to go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had to go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had to go down. Just know I love my city. I said call it the land. Looking for a way, trying to ball to death. We coming from the gutter, so they call us a mess. But the city, I'm a rep to my very last breath. The cops wanna check us while I'm playing chess. City on fire since Braun came back. Same thing happened when Bone laid that. Creeping on the corner, everybody played that. Got a lot of memories where it never trade that. The kids wanna grow up to become a boss. The Cleveland streets are so crazy, man. We pour out some liquor for life that we lost. That grimy, that gritty, that blue collar city. The winners get ugly, the women is pretty. Some people they hate it really don't offend me. It's dummies out there. I've been dealing with plenty, but it's all cool. Got things to do. Women looking at me, I done seen a few. Weekend, I'ma hit a bar scene or two. Happy when the work part of my week is through. But the grind don't stop, cause the bills keep coming. When the feet hit the page, then we gotta keep running. They don't give a damn about it, so we gotta do something. Just an East 130, nigga, keeping it 100. I'm saying about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had it go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had it go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had it go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had it go down. Just know I love my city. I know it ain't no place like home. I represent it when I'm on the road. The winners ain't the only thing cold. Just a killer combo. They Nova and Bone, that's Cleveland for sure. I came up from one tray. Oh, I show you the places to go. We blazing, they know. You hating, I say you lay low and don't move until Christ say so. Okay, now go. With the floss big gritty, always hold down the city, get it with the so we ain't dust. We brought fire to the land, lit it up and let it shine on the land. Why they blind on the man, huh? Everybody know the city that we come from. Cleveland is the city that we come from. I'm a cavalier real in the dog pound, but keep it more real than the law loud.
Still so real, got meals to get. Little thug niggas wanna peel your shit. Stand on my own too, won't kneel for you. I don't think you understand how real it get. Wanna rap this city, then get it together. You love the city, but ain't willing to help it to get better. Why even rap? You need to step. We got now, the rest can have next.
We came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had it go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had it go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had it go down. Just know I love my city. I said came about that grind, came about that gritty. Yeah, I had it go down. Just know I love my city. I said.
The accused stands before you on trial for his sins. Forgive me. I loved you all.
Liar, you only love your dreams.
Is that a sin?
Your life will be a great and lonely one.
Father, forgive me.
You belong to no one.
If living with obsession is a sin, let me be guilty.
In my day, what can I say? Seen many of folks spit quotes, slit their throats. Can we judge if we feel like it? We obsessed with the art. In the beginning, stood firm from the start. Grown men disagree. I've argued with women, trying to judge how a young man's living. I'm living to live. A man trying to get it to give, trying to make it cross this long ass bridge. Walk with me.